Well, welcome everybody. Thank you for joining us on this most anticipated day in this part of the world. Calm confidence is emanating from all corners of the ground, and the odds are certainly in their favour. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue. Quite a sight to behold. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that's well spotted. Looks to clip it forward. Oh, nicely intercepted. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, you can't really overlook the importance of Bruno Fernandes in this side. A lot of players of his ilk may be seen rightly or wrongly as luxury players, and he's anything but. A work ethic I've always admired, and he's still hard at it as ever.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bruno Fernandes. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Pedri. Strong running down that left flank. And that's been intercepted. Bruno Fernandes. Messi threads one in. Picked out brilliant. Real chance! It's there!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Chouameni played out to the left flank.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Messi. Oh, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. That's going to go a long way. Bruno Fernandes. João Felix. And he's cut it out. Danger averted for now. And that is out of play. Sergio Ramos. Danilo cuts out the pass. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Mbappe. Mbappe puts his foot on the gas. Played out towards the right wing. Takes on his marker. Jordi Alba with a definite foul there. João Felix.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Mbappe. Van Dijk. And we've reached half-time. Well, there we are. Off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, it hasn't exactly gone to plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
And we're off again.
Well, it seems like the perfect situation for fortune favouring the brave. 45 minutes to pack in enough risk-taking to get this match turned around. It's very doable.
Messi. Now finish! It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
Oh, it's an unusual turn of events, and it was an honest attempt to help out, and I suppose it can happen to anyone.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Gets his head to it! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Knocks it out wide. Forwards and with intent. He can get that clear. And back to the keeper they go.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Messi. He's found a way through. Climbs up big. Harmlessly behind.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Rabiot. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, they could be caught out here. And he's gone backward here. There's the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Pedri. Bruno Fernandes trying to keep this in. And it's Messi. Brilliantly cut out. Looking to break out here. Now it's Pedri. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's had a shot! He's not played the ball, that's a foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Substitution on the field. Number 8. Bruno Fernandes. Number 10. Lionel Messi.
Oh, that's a key interception. Bernardo Silva. Octavio.
Number 13. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Mbappe. He's had a hit! Yes, it's in! And what a climax we have here! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
This is threatening to become a really good game. Koulibaly cuts it out. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Not too much more here than seeing our time. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Fabulous entertainment, drama in spades, and no one would have argued with a draw. Well, welcome everybody. Thank you for joining us on this most anticipated day in this part of the world. Calm confidence is emanating from all corners of the ground, and the odds are certainly in their favour. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Chance! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Played out towards the right wing. Ball's gone out of play. Joao Felix. Rabiot out to the right. Now it's Messi. Good spot, he's seen the run. He can run onto that. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
That's a good run down the left. Rabiot. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has...
Great chance! No mistake! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, at 1-0, this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone...
Mbappe! Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now the counter. Oh, good spread. Now it's Mbappe. Gets away from his opponent. There's a good bit of... Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Otavio. Haaland. Played out to the right. Back into the middle. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And for a moment, time stood still. And he just whacks it away. Now it's Di Maria. He's shifting through the gears here. And he was alert to it. Tchouaméni. Fiddles it through. Hernandez cuts it out. Well, they've got it again. And it's Messi. Out to the right. Now it's Mbappe. Messi. Tries a shot! It's a goal! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Mbappe. Nice interception, well timed. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Oh, good read. There's the whistle for half-time. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just 1 separating them. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Substitution on the field. Number 18. Number 2. Number 11.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Number 7.
I think they've got to go out at the start of this second half now and set a tone that smacks of intent and determination. Should they manage it, I think they can find a way back.
Coming on the field. Number
So nearly the perfect ball.
Martin Odegaard.
Tony Kroos,
Number 23. Number 20.
well intercepted, and it certainly needed to be. Chouameni,
Number 19.
that pass was loose and it's been intercepted.
Number 21.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Fires it in low. Kroos gets good distance on it. Forwards and with intent. Messi gets it back.
The attendance for
Oh, they can break here. Hernandez. Saka. Otavio has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. Odegaard. And that's been intercepted. Otavio. Chouameni. And now they can clear their lines. Diaby goes steaming forward. He is through here! Poor pass that, sloppy. And here's Mohamed Salah. And here's Mohamed Salah. Picked out brilliantly. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Defenders on the back foot. Otavio. Played out towards the right wing. Mbappe! Messi! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Messi simply had to find something instinctive because of the unexpected way the ball came loose.
Saka gets his pass away. Odegaard. Mohamed Salah! Danger averted for now.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
That's a pretty loose pass.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Interesting ball. Bernardo Silva. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Fabulous entertainment, drama in spades, and no one would have argued with a draw, but they have lost it. So, Jim, how do you reflect? Well, welcome everybody. Thank you for joining us on this most anticipated day in this part of the world. Calm confidence is emanating from all corners of the ground, and the odds are certainly in their favour. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue. Quite a sight to behold. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Can he finish? It's in!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Was there ever any doubt?
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Fernandes! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! Oh, that was no routine save.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Well seen. Saw that coming. Over to the left. Now it's Iniesta. He's found a way through. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Back into the middle. And that interception was most necessary. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. This is promising. Otavio. Messi. Robust defending and the ball's been lost. Now the counter. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Mbappe. Played out to the right. Oh, good read. And he's straight offside. Otavio. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Neymar. And that's been intercepted.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Otavio looking to get on the end of this. That's a pretty loose pass.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Threads one in. He's through, now is he in? Oh, that's a fine interception. Big chance! They've done it! Two to the good! They have breathing space! And we hit half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Entry tickets at hand, as it's time to announce today's winning lottery numbers.
Here we go again then.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Bruno Fernandes!
Bruno Fernandes made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
A real chance to break. And the pass is intercepted. Looking to break out here. Now it's Neymar. And that interception was most necessary. Could move up a gear here. Otavio. He's shifting through the gears here. Good spot, he's seen the run.
The attendance for
Well intercepted, and it certainly needed to be.
550.
Otavio. Decent hit! Caught offside that time.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Bernardo Silva.
Danilo. Done delicately. Again the flag's up. Messi. Well timed, excellent interception. No, the ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Otavio. Now it's Otavio. It is a corner.
Substitution on the field. Number 10. Lionel Messi. Number 25. Otavio. Coming on the field. Number 13. Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 21. Serge Gnabry.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Well, they want to win this, Peter, plain and simple. Seal promotion right here, right now.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Mbappe, Havertz, Neymar, and it's Bernardo Silva.
Well, you don't go down without a fight, and the sooner that message can circulate through the team, the better. The scoreline is a little ugly at the moment. It's imperative now that they grab the next goal.
Chouameni, Bernardo Silva, out to the right. So what can they make of this? Played out towards the right wing, couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Dinks one through.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And here's Dembele. Mbappe. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Has a shot! Oh, great save, real class. And time is up. No joy for the players, nor indeed for the loyal fans. It has ended in defeat, a thoroughly disappointing outcome. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence.
Well, welcome everybody. Thank you for joining us on this most anticipated day in this part of the world. Calm confidence is emanating from all corners of the ground, and the odds are certainly in their favour. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. We have already started here. That's a pretty loose pass. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Robust defending, and the ball's been lost.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Chouameni had a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Otavio. Lovely ball into space. Messi. Bruno Fernandes. Messi. Good read, needed to be. Could move up a gear here. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. And it's Cancelo. João Cancelo gives his colleague a guilty look.
Ah, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
He's had a shot! Poor pass that, sloppy. And the finish! Another save.
Yeah, while he won't be happy with some of the defending in front of him, he can hold his head high. That was a fantastic stop.
Marquinhos cuts it out. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Played towards the other side. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
He's got the shot away! And he's found the net! Is this the moment? The moment he made it happen. The moment they made it happen.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
Oh, give it away! Otavio chasing after it. Messi. Bruno Fernandes. Otavio. Bruno Fernandes. Rabiot. Look at the space here. Goes in for the header. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
That's a pretty loose pass. Bruno Fernandes is offering an apologetic gesture of sorts.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, good spread. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And there is the half-time whistle. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And the action is back on the way.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Messi's cross, heads it! Good delivery, but no joy.
Now, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
And it's Neymar. It's a throw-in. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Sergio Ramos sends it forward. Lobbed in behind. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Out to the left it goes. No, the ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Joao Felix. Joao Meri. Otavio. Good driving run. And he's gone backward here. Oh, important interception. Bernardo Silva. Marquinhos gets it back. Now the counter. Gets away from his opponent. Hits one! They've scored! They have hauled themselves right back into it. That was a given. It always was.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Showing great feet there. Swings in across.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
He's through here. He is through here. Marquinhos eases the ball away from him.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Spread out to the left. Oh, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Bruno Fernandes! It's in! And right at the death! That surely must be the winner!
And it's no accident when this kind of thing happens. Top players are elevated to such a level because they have the will to keep going and the composure to produce vital goals. Take that.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Quite a game, memorable for its fluctuation in fortunes and astonishing turnaround. Well, last day drama, always a grand part of the game, of course, but by anybody's standards, this has to be one of the biggest days. Put straightforwardly, avoid defeat, and they are up. That is the single point for which many inside this ground and right the way around the world would happily snap off your hand. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Joao Felix doesn't get the pass he's looking for, and they can counter here. A searching ball that into space. He's left his man. Oh, shooting chance! And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Otavio, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Joao Felix. Here's the delivery. And he's there to clear it. So, what can they make of this? Sergio Ramos cuts out the pass. Ball swung in. Can he finish? And he hits the net. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful.
Mbappe! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. And it's Rabiot. Played out wide. Swings in across. Keeper's ball. Could move up a gear here. Now then, the ball's come loose. Otavio in acres of space out wide. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Towering header! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Threads one in. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Kessié.
Kessié really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
Added time.
Nuno Mendes. And we've reached half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
1-2. We're about to announce today's lottery numbers. Please watch the screen if you have a ticket.
And the action is back on the way. Benzema has got himself a free kick. Luke de Jong. De Gea, will lay claim to that? Well read, nice interception. And here's Luke de Jong.
De Jong really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, what a mistake! Benzema. That's a pretty loose pass. Chouameni. And England have a chance to counter. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Looking tidy in possession here. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Gets away from his opponent. Oh, that's a key interception.
have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Thinks one through. Otavio. He is through here. Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Otavio. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Sergio Ramos gets good distance on it. Rabiot. It's a good run down the right. Luke de Jong. No, it's not getting there.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Number 10. Lionel Messi.
Chouameni.
Number 20.
Nice defending, physical and effective. He's got away.
Number
Chip through. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Brilliantly cut out. And time is up. Well, it's ended in defeat and frustration. They just didn't get the breaks. No reward for a very genuine... So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Gently done. And there's green grass ahead of him. Gnabry gets it back. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, there are keepers.
Oh, what a mistake! He's found a way through. Chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Climbs up big! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Well, he did get himself into a good position. something for him to cling to.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Bruno Fernandes. Tchouaméni, final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Oh, that's really good play on the right, he's driving forward. He's got away. Gnabry. Lovely bit of skill. Towering header! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Van Dijk gathers from the goal kick. That's a pretty loose pass. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Marquinhos cuts out the pass. João Felix. Mbappe. No, he's taken off it, that's really well played. And it's Messi. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, and he's through the middle. Now then, the ball's come loose. He's got the shot away! They just took too long getting forward.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Otavio. Gnabry. Bruno Fernandes. And he's cut it out. Bruno Fernandes. Not long till half-time, and it is still goalless. And here's Messi. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Played out towards the right wing. Interesting ball. That is a great pick out. Plenty of room for the shot. And we've reached half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. How would you review the first half?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half. So deadlock still as the second half begins. Great hit! João Felix. João Felix. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Belts one! And that is a routine catch.
Bruno Fernandes knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
So what can they make of this? And he was alert to it. Tchouaméni. Here's João Felix. Oh, played right into his path. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Good spot, he's seen the run. That's well blocked, and back. He's going for goal! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Substitution.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
And it's Messi. Poor pass that, sloppy. Mbappe. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Otavio. Oh, he's managed to pinch it off him.
Substitution in progress.
And it's Rabiot. Chouameni. Just a quarter of an hour to play. All right, looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Moved forward and quickly so. Threads one in. Real chance here! Shot at goal! Bruno Fernandes concedes a free kick for that. And that's going to be a booking. And that interception was most necessary. Played out to the left flank. Chouameni. Has a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for...
And the shot! It's off target and by quite a way. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Fiddles it through.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Been indicated.
Gets his pass away. Oh, nicely intercepted. So that's it. It is all over. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. A little craft or guile or penetration. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. We have already started here. Oh, that's a key interception. And he's straight offside. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Bruno Fernandes is one of the truly outstanding midfielders. He's someone I see as being arguably the best of the crop in the current generation.
He's had a go! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
The keeper felt he had that covered. Some of the crowd were less convinced. It was really well drilled.
Otavio, nice little ball through. Interesting ball. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Mbappe is flagged offside. Van Dijk. Joao Felix. Played out to the right.
Otavio really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Oh, it's played into the area. Bernardo Silva can get it clear. Keeper's got good distance on that. Hernandez producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Danilo. Here's Chouameni. And here's the chance to counter. Danilo spots it and intercepts. No, that's been intercepted. Otavio. Bruno Fernandes. Spread out to the left. And now they can clear their lines. And it's Dembele. Now it's Mbappe. Poor pass that, sloppy. Valverde. Mbappe! And that interception was most necessary. Now it's Otavio. Fiddles it through. Oh, that's well spotted. They've won a corner. And now a sudden chance to counter.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Bit of a... And we hit half-time, so neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And we're already back underway here.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
Ah, that's frustrating. The pass just wasn't good enough. Marquinhos. He's got away. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. So, what can they make of this? Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
It's run loose here.
The attendance for this match was
Joao Felix.
71,550.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Chouameni. Back into the middle. And he just whacks it away. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Substitutions taking place.
Out to the right. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Bruno Fernandes is herring after that one. Van Dijk. Van Dijk is offering an apologetic gesture of sorts.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That's a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 2. Coming on the field is number 6. Joshua Kimmich. Substitution.
Neymar. There will be a throw-in. And that's been intercepted. Played through into space. Well intercepted, and it certainly needed to be. And he's gone looking for safety. Stands up to him well and emerges with the ball. Now it's Messi. Mbappe, well seen, saw that coming. That's a pretty loose pass. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Chance to break. And it's Dembele.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a...
Climbs up big!
There will be 3 minutes.
Oh, great save, real class.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Oh, good spread. And here's Messi. Messi carries the ball down the right. And time is up. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out.